difficult one, but you would expect on paper that Liverpool should do it, especially with their front three. Roma, on the other hand, very workmanlike. There's no individual stars from Roma. There's no name that goes, ooh, no, like jump out. They don't have Totti anymore, so for me, they'll scrape through.
Of course they can, but while there's still opportunities for other teams like Roma, don't underestimate them as well.
I think Liverpool are probably going to get through this one, but then again, look at what Roma have just done.
Despite Roma's excellent comeback against Barcelona in the quarter-finals, Roma is probably the best opponent that Liverpool were hoping for. They can go at the final, and of course from there, anything's possible.
Definitely, because if you take out the likes of Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, you know, they're your big guns to go on and win the tournament. So for Liverpool, they've probably got the perfect draw. I know that they're doing all right in the Serie A, so they must be half decent. I mean, obviously Juventus are the standout team, but for them to go further than Juventus, that's testament to their manager, to their team that they've got. And you know, why can't they go all the way to the final?
I'm going to be honest with you, not much. I don't watch much of Serie A on BT Sport. However, you know, I've seen them in the Champions League, and you know, you would expect though, you know, the Italians to be very robust, very defensive, very tactical. You don't expect the Italian team to come out and blitz teams 4-5-0. It's not the way they play. I know they turned over Barcelona, which was fantastic. That's because they had to.
Yeah.
But there's no one who stands out for me.
Roma are not quite the giants that they once were, and so I'd say that they're pushing above their weight to get this far in the first place.
They don't kind of have that standout player that once had, like, you know, Totti and that. They don't have that anymore. But they're still up and around there. They're still a good team, but obviously Juventus is...
And they're still trying to fight for their top 3, top 4.
Yeah, so they're still fighting for it. But I still think they're a top team, but I don't think they're the team they once were.
Because if you look at Mohamed Salah, he's been getting the goals that have been the difference between, you know, staying in the tournament or going out. You know, you've already got to look at the league positionings as well. You know, since the turn of the year, they've been brilliant. And you know, it's for Liverpool, it's all about keeping a hold of their best players, because we know a bit like Newcastle, you know, they are prone to sell as well. Not as bad as what we are, but it's important that they keep Mane fit, and you know, they keep Salah fit for, you know, if they somehow manage to get to the final. You
would have to say their front three: Salah, Mane, Firmino. You have to look at those three, and then, you know, the midfield, yeah, they're very workmanlike. I think they have improved with Van Dijk. I read a stat somewhere that Liverpool kept 7 clean sheets out of 14 with him in that side, and I believe that Karius has got the most clean sheets in the Champions League, which really surprises when I seen that stat. But when you think of Liverpool, you immediately think of those front three, and if one of them's not on form, you've got to look after the other two, and I think it's too much for Roma.
It's an attack that is definitely a title-winning, deserving of success. It depends on whether they can sort their defence out. Van Dijk has helped that. But it also depends during the off-season if they can hold on to the likes of Salah, Firmino and Mane.
They've just got this unbelievable front three, and at times they look unstoppable. If it's not one, it's one of the others. But you know, Salah's been amazing.
Nearly 40 goals, isn't it?
You would have never thought coming into the season that he was going to do this. And to be honest, if I was Roma, I'd be picking them out and working on how they can try and stop them.
I think it's going to be a proud moment for him. He probably wasn't expecting to go back with Liverpool in the Champions League semi-final, but for me, he'll not celebrate because it's his former club, but he still will want to score past them because he's an employee of Liverpool Football Club, and Liverpool will have ambitions of going to the final. So it's a proud moment for him, and you know, he'll be well respected by both Liverpool and Roma fans. So it'll be a special night for him when he goes back to Roma.
I don't think he'll celebrate. I know he does his celebration when he kisses the floor. I think it's written, isn't it? He's going to get the winner. It's written.
Yeah, I think I've got a feeling that it's going to be him. If there is a winner to Liverpool, it's going to be him. Again, I don't think he'll celebrate. I think he'll keep it because, you know,
out of respect, innit?
Yeah, out of respect of Roma.
No, I simply can't see Salah celebrating, because after all, it was his success at Roma that got him a move back to the Premier League in the first place, after he was only a fringe player at Chelsea at best.
Real Madrid, for me, they're the best team in the world, full of quality. They've got, you know, game changers like Ronaldo. He got that late goal against Juventus, and that's the difference, you know, with quality and money. And Real Madrid, for me, will be the favourites. They are the favourites every season.
You take out Ronaldo, I think Real Madrid struggle.
Yeah.
So Bayern Munich have the better squad of players, but I think a lot of those players that Bayern Munich have are not. They're starting to come down a bit. The likes of Ribery, you know, you look at Robin, they're not right up there. They're starting to decline. they're still a fantastic outfit. They've won the German title, Bundesliga, quite easily. But because of Real Madrid, they'll want to go for that third successive European title. And they've got Ronaldo, again, very similar to Liverpool. They've got a wonder player.
Probably Real Madrid, but at this point it's just too close to call.
One sneaky last-minute goal from Bayern Munich. That's going to win it.
Real Madrid.
No.
Michael Oliver.
I think Bayern
Munich for the team.
Yeah.
I think it's
because they have the overall the more balanced.
Yeah.
Whereas if you look at Real Madrid, you instantly think Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Whereas Bayern Munich pick out a few.